As we approach the celebration of Easter this year, I've been in this series asking the question, do we need Jesus? And as a pastor, of course, I'm going to say yes. But I've been answering the question in that Jesus gives us things that we need. We need the truth. We need love. We need mercy. And another thing that we need is beauty. And that may sound like an odd thing. We need beauty. Yes. We need to be grounded in the fact that life is good, not a misery. We have a taste of the ugliness of this life, and we're repelled by it. We're damaged by it. We need healing. We need beauty. And that's one of the things that Jesus gives us. Life is hard. We need to be grounded, and beauty helps ground us. At times we don't keep our head above water and we're hurt and we feel broken. And beauty can bring healing as well. It's one of the fascinating things in studies on the psychology of beauty. They've discovered that hospitals that have wide open windows and views onto nature actually facilitate healing. But perhaps most of all, we need ugly things to be turned to beauty. We need to believe that somehow we're good and righteous, and yet we struggle with our failings. We need to believe that we are beautiful. Maybe not physically, but in terms of our character, in terms of our behavior, in terms of our contributions to this life. And that's one of the hard things about Christianity. One of the common critiques of Christianity and the Christian faith is that it has such a strong emphasis on sinfulness, of kind of the baseline ugliness of human existence. And some people reject it, saying we can't believe that about ourselves. That emphasis in my faith caused a rift between one of me and my childhood friends. We just graduated college, and he was pursuing a career in finance, and I had abandoned my degree in engineering to go work in campus ministry. He was perplexed by this. He didn't get it. He wanted to ask me more questions. What is it that you're doing? What do you engage in when you're doing ministry? And I talked to him about some of my work with freshman college students, talking about their need for mercy and grace and about the corruption of all people. And he had an unpleasant reaction to that idea. And he said, I can't believe you would undermine the self-confidence of these young people. I don't have any respect for that kind of teaching. And if that's what you're telling them, I don't have any respect for you. It was a painful moment. And I didn't want to fight with him. So I simply politely left. But looking back on it, if I could have looked past my own hurt in that moment and kept my head, I think I would have recognized in him his desire for rightness, to be righteous, to be good. And he heard me denying that in him, and he was just reacting to that. I should have recognized his need to be whole, to not be broken, to not be ugly. And if I had remembered that, I think I would have told him that this ugliness is not the whole story. Because Jesus also tells us in Revelation chapter 21, he who was seated on the throne said, behold, I am making all things new. And Jesus takes ugly things and he makes them beautiful. There's this lovely song by Michael Gungor. I can't play it here for copyright reasons, but I would encourage you to look it up. It's called You Make Things Beautiful, again, by Michael Gungor. Here are some of the words. All this pain, I wonder if I'll ever find my way. I wonder if my life could really change at all. All this earth, could all that is lost ever be found? Could a garden come from this ground at all? All around, hope is springing up from this old ground. Out of chaos, life is being found in you. You make me new. You are making me new. You make beautiful things. You make beautiful things out of the dust. You make beautiful things. You make beautiful things out of us. You know, what I find so compelling about the gospel, about Jesus, is that he tells me the truth that I'm afraid to hear. He tells me about the ugliness. It's real. The ugliness of this world, but also the ugliness in me. But he also tells me, he shows me, he secures for me that this ugliness will be transformed. In his life, death, and resurrection, he addresses the ugliness of my failures and he puts them to death. And then he rises again to new life. And in this resurrection, he transforms my ugliness and he makes me whole. He makes me new. He makes me beautiful. Isn't that what we all want?